Hey everyone, remember those online side hustles everyone was trying back in the day? I once tried selling hand painted mugs online, thinking I'd be rolling in passive income. Let's just say my artistic talents didn't exactly translate to a gold mine. But what if I had an AI sidekick back then? That's what has me so fired up about our deep dive today. We're taking a look at a Forbes article called Five Ways to Make Money Online with AI in 2024. It was published just recently on September 24th, and it's packed with ideas from contributor Rachel Wells, who knows a thing or two about freelancing, AI, and the whole remote work scene. We're going to break down these potential money making strategies, see what's really achievable, and hopefully spark some ideas for you too.
What's fascinating is that this article highlights a fundamental shift. It's not just about using AI to automate tasks we already do. It's about AI unlocking entirely new income streams, whether you're looking for a side hustle or aiming to build a whole business.
Okay, let's break this down. So, on one hand, the article talks about using AI to enhance what you already do. Like, imagine you're a blogger. You could use AI for brainstorming content ideas that really resonate with your audience, or even optimize your website for search engines, which, by the way, is what SEO is all about, making sure people can actually find your blog online.
Exactly. On the other hand, we're talking about creating something entirely new, driven by AI. And this isn't just for the tech wizards out there. The article does a great job of making these opportunities feel accessible, even if you don't have background in coding.
That's what's got me so intrigued. So let's dive into the first way the article suggests we can put AI to work, creating AI chatbots. Now, this one does sound a bit more tech heavy, right?
It is true that developing your own chatbot from scratch usually requires some coding skills. But here's where it gets really interesting. Even if you're not planning on building chatbots yourself, understanding this trend is huge. Businesses are practically tripping over themselves to get their hands on these things.
Why is that? What makes chatbots so sought after?
Well, think about it. A chatbot can provide 24/7 customer service, answer frequently asked questions, even collect data from interactions. It's like having a tireless employee who can handle repetitive tasks and free up human employees for more complex issues. So even if you're not the one coding the bot, there's a massive opportunity to consult, connect businesses with developers, or even just understand this evolving landscape.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like the article is saying, hey, even if you're not a coder, you can still capitalize on the chatbot boom. Okay, so next up, we've got AI-powered course creation. This one immediately piqued my interest because it seems like something so many people could tap into.
That's the beauty of this approach. It's about leveraging your existing knowledge, whatever that may be. AI just streamlines the entire process. In fact, the article even mentions some specific tools that can help.
Like, what? Give us the inside scoop.
Well, for instance, there's a tool called Exploding Topics, which analyzes online trends to identify what people are interested in learning about right now. So you're not just guessing what your course should be about, you're using data to make sure it's relevant and in demand. Then there's AI for generating course outlines, creating engaging presentations, even designing quizzes to test your students' knowledge.
Wow, it really does sound like AI can handle pretty much every step of the process. I can see why this would be a game changer for someone who has expertise in a specific area but maybe hasn't figured out how to package it into a course. This makes it feel so much more doable.
Absolutely. It democratizes the whole process. You
Right.
don't need to be a tech guru or a design whiz. You just need your expertise and the willingness to let AI help you share it with the world. And, speaking of making things more accessible, the next way the article talks about really stood out to me. It's the idea of developing your own AI product. I know it sounds daunting, but what's so exciting is that the article talks about how you don't have to build everything from scratch.
Wait, really? I'm all ears because honestly, the thought of coding my own AI from the ground up, let's just say it's not how I see my next career move.
Right. And that's where these things called APIs come in. They're like pre-made building blocks for software. Think of them as Lego sets for AI.
Okay, I like where this is going.
Yes.
Explain it to me like I'm five.
So instead of writing every single line of code yourself, you can use APIs offered by companies like Amazon Web Services or OpenAI to integrate existing AI functionalities into your product.
Mm.
It's like having the cake batter already mated. You just need to add your special ingredient and bake it.
So I could potentially build a whole AI-powered app or tool without being a coding whiz. That's actually kind of empowering. But if we're talking about industries ripe for AI solutions, the article also mentioned AI consulting, which made me wonder, isn't everyone and their pet rock an AI expert these days?
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Knowing a little bit about AI and truly understanding how to apply it within a specific business context are two different things.
Yeah.
And that's where skilled AI consultants come in.
So it's less about knowing every algorithm and more about being able to bridge that gap between the tech and what a business actually needs.
Exactly. It's about analyzing a business, figuring out where AI can bring real value, and then implementing solutions that actually work.
Yeah.
And when we talk about implementation, we're talking about putting those AI solutions into action, integrating them into existing systems, and making sure they actually solve the problem at hand.
Okay, so if you've got that technical background and a knack for problem solving, this could be a really interesting avenue. It strikes me that these AI income strategies really run the gamut from very tech heavy to surprisingly accessible.
It's true. And speaking of accessible, the last way the article highlights is using AI within Canva, which I know you're a fan of.
Oh, absolutely. Canva is my go-to for any kind of visual content creation. I even used it to design those hand-painted mugs. I'm dying to know how AI is being integrated into Canva.
Yeah.
Well, imagine this. You're creating social media graphics for your new side hustle, and you need an eye-catching image. Canva now has AI-powered features like Magic Design that can generate unique designs and images based on your prompts. It's taking what Canva already does so well and adding this whole other layer of AI magic.
That is so cool. I can already see myself getting lost in Canva playing with all those AI features. It really feels like AI is all about making these creative tools more accessible, even if you don't have a design background.
Absolutely. And that's a perfect example of a broader theme we're seeing. AI isn't just about replacing jobs. It's about augmenting human capabilities.
Okay, so we've explored 5 very different ways people are using AI to generate income online. If we step back for a moment, what are the key takeaways here? What does this all mean for our listeners who are eager to ride this AI wave? So we've explored 5 very different ways people are using AI to generate income online. If we step back for a moment, what are the key takeaways here? What does this all mean for our listeners who are eager to ride this AI wave?
It's not really about these 5 specific methods, as much as it is about developing a new way of seeing, an AI lens, so to speak.
I love that, an AI lens, like almost looking for problems that AI could solve or tasks it could streamline.
Exactly. This article really emphasizes that. Don't just chase the AI trends. Think about specific needs within different industries and ask yourself, how can AI address this? That's where the real magic happens.
It's about being a problem solver at heart, using AI as this incredibly powerful tool in your arsenal. Which brings up another important point. AI might be a game changer, but it's not some get-rich-quick scheme.
Absolutely not. All the AI in the world won't replace good old-fashioned hard work, strategic thinking, and that entrepreneurial hustle. AI can amplify your efforts, but you still need to put in the work.
So true. It's like that saying, AI won't replace you, but a person using AI will.
Okay, before we wrap up, I have one last thought I want to leave our listeners with. This entire conversation has been about how we can use AI to boost our income, which is all incredibly exciting. But as with any powerful tool, we should be mindful of its implications. I know we're not diving into the ethical considerations today, but as you explore these AI opportunities, I encourage everyone listening to think about the bigger picture. How can we use these advancements responsibly and thoughtfully, ensuring that everyone benefits from this AI revolution?
Very well said. That's something to keep in mind as we navigate this exciting new frontier.
And that wraps up our deep dive into AI money-making strategies. We hope this episode has left you feeling inspired, informed, and ready to explore the incredible potential of AI. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.